and I waited in line for like 6 hours.
We only can guess how many tears consumers shed over the Ticketmaster website. But the tears alone weren't the only issue. People suffered from actual financial losses. In this video, we'll hear our users' feedback about their experience with Ticketmaster and learn what awaits this platform in the future. It all began when Taylor Swift announced her first US tour in 5 years.
Finally get to tell you, I'm going back on tour.
Fans rushed to buy tickets and ran into issues.
It's 10:17. There's literally no way.
The surge in visitors resulted in website reboots and nervous breakdowns for those who wanted to buy tickets.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So hopefully one of these will work. We struck out on the Nashville pre-sale.
But it wasn't only Taylor Swift fans who were affected.
I was trying to get the Ticketmaster pre-sale for the Morgan Wallen tickets that went on sale. And I guess because I was trying to refresh the pages, because every time I clicked on a ticket, it said it was already sold. So I kept on like refreshing to try to get rid of those tickets. And then all of a sudden it said I was a bot. And then it was locked out. So I really just want to get unlocked out so I can buy the tickets so I can go to the concert. I tried calling them, but their line's always busy. So, I've called. Tried to call 300 times today to try to get it resolved. So I'm hoping that's what this conference call was for, is to try to get me back unlocked. So I don't know if that's something that's going to happen after this or not, but I just want my account to be back unlocked so I can get tickets, I mean, I get it. I'm not going to get to the Morgan Wallen concert, but there's other concerts that I'd like to go to, and they can only get them through Ticketmaster, so it'd be nice if I could get to my tickets.
There were situations even more frustrating.
I went to California for a trip. I had bought a ticket to the 49ers football game. I sat in traffic for 2 hours to get into the game, and while I'm sitting in traffic, I started to think, where am I going to park? I mean, I have no clue, never been there before, never, it was a first to go to this game in California. So I got on Ticketmaster to buy a parking pass, which I paid for $200. Because I was so worried. I was like, I gotta bite the bullet and pay for this ticket because I don't know where I'm going to park. So I paid the $200. Sure, every time I tried to pull it up, it said, oops, an error has occurred. And it never came through. So I could not park in the place where I had bought the ticket for. So once I got up to the gate, I explained my situation. I showed her the ticket. She couldn't pull it up either, the lady at the gate. And so I had to buy an extra ticket for $60 to park in the lot. So I paid $260 to park and never got to use the ticket that I originally paid for $200. And that nobody will help me. So I need a refund. The guy got his money, but I didn't get my ticket. And you can't talk to anybody on the phone on Ticketmaster. You have to chat or you have to email. And I've gotten no help whatsoever for a refund. And I think I deserve a refund.
And for some people, Ticketmaster ruined Christmas altogether.
So I ordered tickets for a play called Six for my parents as a Christmas present. I ordered the tickets for January 8th. When I placed the order bounced the tickets back to the date I was on, which was December 11th. And it happened once, and I said, no. Before I hit the buy button, I went back, did the same thing over again, January 8th. Said, okay, tickets purchased for January 8th. It then bounced me back to the date, that actual date, which was December 11th. So when I purchased the tickets, it had me purchasing the tickets for December 11th rather than January 8th. So I called them to dispute it, or actually I didn't call. Well, I called them, but their number is non-existent essentially. So I said you had to do it on a chat with them. When I finally got somebody, they said that the tickets were, well, all sales were final. So I asked them I said, look, this is a Christmas gift. I'm trying to, for my parents. All I want to do is move it to a different date. It wasn't like I didn't want to pay it. I was willing to pay it the same price, but I just wanted the date change, and they would not work with me. So their mantra was all sales are final, all sales are final. That's it.
So what's the problem with Ticketmaster? Chairman of the Federal Trade Commission, Lena Khan, thinks that things are pretty simple.
When firms become dominant, they can become too big to care.
Ticketmaster has joined the entertainment media group Live Nation. This group owns approximately 400 venues worldwide.
I have two choices. I can hope the economy gets better, or I can seek a more proactive approach to protect our employees, reward our shareholders, and better service artists and fans.
As for last year, up to 80% of major venues were only working with Ticketmaster.
When you have that type of integration, it can create certain types of conflicts of interest. At the time, there was a concern that Ticketmaster might use its position to tie those things together and to say, well, in order to have access to this venue, you actually have to use our ticketing site.
Senator Amy Klobuchar believes that due to the lack of competition and monopoly in the market, Ticketmaster does not need to improve its services.
There is a monopoly. They also have quickly and quietly bought so many venues and arenas, so it is a vertical integration. That's why we are pushing the Justice Department to look at this and to look back at that consent decree, of which they have power over that consent decree.
In case the violations are confirmed, the senators will demand a divorce of Live Nations and Ticketmaster.
So I think this should be a major focus for the Congress next year. I think we have to, as well as getting everything we can get done by the end of this year.
But what to do now? Where do you buy tickets and avoid problems at the same time?
I'm so upset right now because I was in line for Taylor Swift tickets.
On our website, in the tickets category, you can explore and read reviews of alternative services.
That doesn't work. Oh shit, it's working.
Yeah,
it is?
Okay. This is why I think Megan's worked.
This will definitely save you time from having a bad experience of buying tickets to the long-awaited event. Well, that's all for today. If you find this video useful, don't hesitate to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and write in the comment section if you ever experienced any issues with Ticketmaster. Have a nice day and see you soon.